Hello guys, welcome to our live analysis of derivative synthetic indices. So if you're watching us for the first time, make sure you subscribe to our channel, like this video, and don't forget to comment. So at the end of this video, I forgot to mention the winner for our home exercise journey, weight loss journey video day 3. So I'm gonna select those who have commented on that video, and I'll also select one person from this current video that we are having. So you receive a spike detector. Today I'm gonna be very generous. I'll give 2 boom and crash 500 spike detector. So I'm gonna select randomly those who will be participating in this live will stand a chance to be selected as our live winner. So make sure you also like this video, you also subscribe to our channel. So what are we gonna be doing? We're gonna be analyzing the different derivative synthetic indices. So what I did is this: there's some analysis that I already did because we want to cover a lot of analysis as possible. So but before we do that, let's just go back to the analysis that we did yesterday. We looked at volatility 25-1S, and we want to see what has happened. From our previous discussion, we talked about the following. We said there was a one, we saw price at this particular level here. Price respected this order block, and then here it dropped, gave us a break of structure. So apart from the break of structure that we have here, we also have a fair value gap here, and that fair value gap, if you check here, it has been filled, and price is currently on a rejection block. You see this pin bar, this candle with a big wick, this bullish candle, it's a pin bar, a bearish pin bar, or a shooting star. This is where price is currently on, and we said we are going to be focusing on the wick of this particular candle. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we want to see and I want to show you guys a mistake that most traders normally make. When price has reached your entry level, like here we are looking at the rejection block, people will just place some sell limit. Sometimes price will just continue to move upwards. So for you to get a very good way to trade using these order blocks, this rejection block, how are you going to do it? So there is a way that I normally want to see. I want to see price giving me a market structure shift. I want to see price giving me a market structure shift. I can see price here is already reacting with the order block. This is the order block, but we have here a break of structure. I'm gonna be fast. We have here a break of structure as price was continuing with its bullish momentum. Break of structure here. Price gave us a break of structure. Then we want to see, so this was our previous high low. Price created a high low, pushed up, created a new high. But when price reached this order block, we can see on the 1 hour we have a very big shooting star here with a big wick. So this is showing us that price has been rejected here, but it's not evident enough for us to pick a trade. What I would want to see is this. I would want to see price taking out this low here that we have here, giving us a market structure shift here or a change of character, and then price will push back, and here probably there will be a fair value gap, or there might be an order block. Then I will use that order block for my entry. But this is now on an H1, or we can even drop down to 15-minute time frame, and we are still looking for the same thing. We are just trading order blocks, but with confirmation. We want to first of all get a market structure shift. Price pushes upwards, give us when it pushes upwards, it will want to see how it will react with the fair value gap or with the order block. Then we take our trade from there. So do you see, we had an H4 order block, and we dropped down to the H1 to look for a market structure shift. and we wait for price to make a return to the what, to the institutional reference point. Then from there we can execute our trade. So I think this is the best way that you can trade order blocks. This one, there is more confirmation when you're doing so. So I think that's one thing that we have here. Okay, let me just quickly look at the charts before we can proceed. So I think we're still waiting here for this to play out. Then we can go on to the, we can go and execute our trade. So the next asset that we're going to be looking at is an asset that we've been looking at, constantly checking its crash. It's crash. I support Spain. But yes, I was also supporting Spain. Okay. Let me check something, guys. This one is going to be very short, but we'll try to cover a lot of assets. So I just want to check your charts here. I don't see them nicely. Wisdom is saying, good morning, everyone. Always feels good to be here with DC. Thank you so much for your continued support. Selema is saying, Tebe Selema is saying, good morning. Good morning. Selema, how are you? Okay, let's go to the next asset. Let's go to the next asset. So we talked about Crash 500. Where is Crash 500? You see? So on Crash 500, if you go on the daily, we can clearly see that there was a head and shoulder pattern. We talked about that. And we have been talking about the pullback that was going to occur when price reaches this neckline of the head and shoulder pattern. So now price is made that pullback. So we're now waiting for a reaction on this neckline. So this is our neckline. We want to wait for a reaction on the daily of this neckline. So we know that price is likely going to drop from this particular area and it will hit this particular level here. So this is our TP. So this is what we are looking at, a head and shoulder pattern, and price is now on that neckline. So if I go now to the lower time frames, I'm trying to look for a selling opportunity, and we can see now this current 4-hour candle is a little bit bearish. There is a possibility that price is likely going to reverse from that particular area here. There is that possibility. Let me just drop down to the H1. So when it comes to entry, we need a strong confirmation that tells us that price is now ready to move upwards. Yes, I told you guys England was going to lose. Unfortunately, there's some guys who were saying that England were champions. Guys, the media plays with our mind, especially the British media. They give praises to the English players, but those guys are just average. But they're not average because playing in the final, that means those guys are good. But I don't think they are good enough. Okay, Michael Cabrera is saying, you are our hopes. I'm trading while we are struggling. Take profits. You are our hopes. I'm trading while we are struggling, taking profits. I didn't get this message nicely. I didn't get it. Okay, we can see price is already dropping. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see on our area where we are looking forward to be selling. So with me, I normally trust breakouts. So I'll look for the current swing lows. The current swing lows in this particular area here. If I mark this one and mark this one, we can see price has been respecting. Okay, I'll pick this one as my first touch point on my trend line, and the second one, it was being respected, and now the trend line was broken. So this is on 30-minute time frame. Let me go on the H1. Price is ready to move down. I've been waiting for this opportunity for a very long time. This is probably 2 weeks now, waiting for this movement to play out. And what do we see on that area? We can see again a bearish engulfing candle. A bearish engulfing candle. We can see the green candle. The body of the green candle is engulfed or is covered with the body of the red bearish candle. This means that there's now more selling opportunities, and we can see there was a trend line that we have here on these levels. We can see 1, 2, 3 touch points and 4, 5. Oh, we can see price was reacting with that particular trend line, and here there is a candle that is closed on the H1 below the trend line, and we can see this one is also showing some signs of bearishness. So I think CRASH 500 is ready for a sell. CRASH 500 is ready for a sell. Let me just check on my spike detector how this looks like. I want to see something here. Yes, price is now ready to move down. Price is now ready to move down. We can see on the M5. What do we see on the M5? So if you remember, we talked about the 21 and the 50 exponential moving average. That crossing is very key. Let me just add those indicators and try to time our entries. So you see, I'm coming from price action, and now I'm now using these moving averages so that I can get an entry, just to add more confirmation. But I know exactly what I'm trading. I know I'm not just using these moving averages blindly. I'm following a trading plan. So we're gonna go on the M5, and they haven't really crossed here. You can see whenever price was moving down, these lines were separated and they were just moving upwards. Yes, sometimes there was a little bit of a crossing, but in most of the cases, this way of trading, I'm telling you, it really works. So here I'm looking for an entry, and I'm using my moving average, the 21 and the 50 exponential moving average. These are the settings for the moving average. It's 50, shift 0, method exponential, apply to close. Then it has a color blue. Then the next one is a 21, the same settings, shift 0, method exponential, apply to close. Then the color is blue. So I'm waiting for these lines to cross. This gives me more confirmation that price is ready to move upwards. But since there is a break on the trend line, there is a possibility that, so this is a long trade. We can hold this trade maybe for weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Price might push back up here, and then it will then drop. But with these markets, they're very fast. It can start following, dropping, and you might miss a good opportunity. But with me, I need more confirmation, and the confirmation is going to come in the form of that 21 and the 50 exponential moving average, the crossing of those lines. So that's what I'm currently waiting for. I think we did this with my student. We analyzed this whole movement that was going to take place in CRASH 500, and I'm glad that in today's live there is a very good opportunity for us to trade this particular asset. So let's just wait for this crossing to take place, and we wait for price to push back. Maybe probably price might push back to make a retest on this broken trend line, and here we might get a selling opportunity here. So something like this. So with me, I combine everything that I've used all these years to aid on my analysis to get more confirmation. So all that I've been using, I use it when I'm trading. Again, if I'm going to add the 200 moving average here, that guides me in knowing 200 exponential. 200 exponential, this one I'll put red. So we can see again a very good opportunity to catch spikes. While price is now trading below the red line, and in most cases there will be big movements. big movements. So there is a very good opportunity for you to start trading spikes. Okay, so that's one thing that we have here on Crash 500. So let me quickly go because I don't want to miss an opportunity. The live should be more interactive. So here, let me just quickly, England lost. Wisdom is say, I lost the bet on England. Mr. DC won. Yes, I told you. England, yes, is a good team, but I don't think they deserve to win the Euro. They didn't play that well. Thank you for the indicator settings, Mr. DC. I have lost them. Okay, they are still there. We still have them. The indicators are still here. And I promised to do a video on the update on 106. The update on 106. I will do a video where I will show you guys what is now taking place. Maybe I will do a separate video to show you guys how this works. So let's quickly go back. We're done with these ones. The next asset is what? Which asset do you want us to analyze? So as I'm waiting for you guys, let's go back. 25, we talked about 25. There is an opportunity that I saw in VIX 101S. This one is the okay. It's an analysis that we did yesterday. I gave this in the free group, and we're about to hit our TP in this for the signal that we gave in our group, our WhatsApp group, and also our VIP group. I gave this signal, and we took a sell from the area that is marked here. That's where we took a sell here, and I was explaining the same entry here, the entry technique that I used. So price is almost about to hit this blue line, 345, which is our TP. I gave this signal in the WhatsApp group, so you can also join our WhatsApp group for you to receive free signals. But I have a separate group, which is my VIP group, where I send signals. So it's $10 a week to get signals in that WhatsApp group. Okay, let's go to the next part. Which asset can we look at? Didn't do any analysis in this one. 25, we did 25. 75, I'm waiting for 75 to push a little bit up. Okay, so there's a channel here that VIX 75 is following. So I'm waiting for price to push up and come to these trend lines, to the upper trend line. I'm not gonna be buying VIX 75. I just want to sell. So what I'm gonna be doing is this. I want price to push up, prices to reach this particular level. I want price to push up, reach this trend line, and then we want price to drop from that particular trend line, from this trend line. So that's what I'm looking for here. I'm just waiting for this to play out. So I'm looking for selling opportunities in VIX because of what we discussed in our previous video, that VIX is now moving down. So I want to see how price will react when it gets to that trend line, and then I'll make a decision once price is reacted with this upper trend line. So there is a channel on the H1, and also you see there were some touch points here. Price was reacting with the upper and the lower trend line. We see here, we also see this part, and we also see price reacting here, also see here, and we can also see that the lower trend line here in this channel is very strong. There were multiple touch points on this trend line, so it's a very strong trend line. So we have a bearish channel, price is moving down. So I don't want to buy here because okay, so what I want to see is this. I want to see price moving up. Price is to move up. Come on. Yo. I wanted to reach that point and then reverse. So that's what I'm looking for in VIX 25. Let's look at the next asset. We have volatility 100. There's nothing for volatility 100. Jump 50. Okay, this one, there was a flag pattern. Price broke from the flag pattern. So we're waiting for price to push up here, and then we can look for a selling opportunity. But it seems like price is just dropping. Price forgot to make a retest. But it's very, very common. It's very, very common. It's not always that when price breaks away from a chart pattern, there will always be a retest. Sometimes price will just drop. So what is the best approach when it comes to that? Are you going to trade these breakouts without confirmation? No. I would rather lose a trading opportunity. If the market doesn't behave in the way that I want it to behave, I would rather leave it. I don't lose any money. But if you just take trades without any confirmation, there's a possibility that you end up being caught up, because when we look at the trend line, there are two possibilities. Price can reverse from the trend line, or price can make a breakout. There is a possibility of a fake out, or there is a reverse, a possibility of a reversal. So maybe this was a fake out and then price will move upwards. You end up losing money. But if you wait for a breakout and then you wait for a retest, then I think with that you can be in a position to what? To be safe when you're trading. How about drift 30? Okay, we talked about drift 30, and I'm still waiting for drift 30. There's something that I was looking at, a drift 30, yes. And there was something that I was looking at, a drift 30. I think there's a perfect trading opportunity here. Okay, we can see the highs that we have here, 1, 2, enables us to draw the upper trend line, and here we also had the lower trend line. This is what I'm talking about. And now there was a breakout. There was a breakout here, and we are waiting to see how price is going to react when it touches that lower trend line that was broken. Like what I was saying, I'll wait for price to give me confirmation. As of now, what if you analyze how price has been moving, we see price had strong bullish momentum. Then here there was a pause in the bullish momentum, and here we can see, although the candles do not have long bodies, they are lower wicks, so a little bit of rejection. But what this tells us in terms of the momentum to push upwards, it has been reduced. We can see here we actually had a red candle, small, this candle had a small body, and now price is here. So price is now consolidating in this particular area here. So there's a little bit of a consolidation. So I also want to see how price will react when it gets to this 50.0 and the 61.8, the Fibonacci retracement level. I want to see how price will react to that level, because we are also expecting a reversal from that level. But I want to see, so I'm going to drop down to the H1. My entry technique is still the same. I want price to break out, make a breakout from this trend line that I've drawn here for me to get more confirmation. So price is to break out from this. You can see price is reacting with this trend line, and we had multiple touch points here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Price isn't broken this trend line. So I want to see one price reaching this trend line, and I also want to see a breakout. Then from the breakout candle will help me to set my, so here I don't need confirmation. Why? Because the breakout took place here, price is making a retest. Once we have a candle breaking below this trend line, the blue line here, I'm gonna get an entry, placing my stop loss just above this this trend line here, or above this swing low that we have here, and then I'll take it down. Our profit target is already been marked. We are going to our profit target will be 8823. So that's our profit target. How did we get that one? We just marked from this flag pattern here. It's one of my favorite flag patterns, the flag pattern. Why? Because it's a continuation. So if we have a retest here, I need to make an adjustment. Oh, this line is not straight. Let me make it straight and see. Okay, so I'm trying to mark out my take profit. Aye, come on. Okay, roughly around this area, but I'm not much worried. Why? This will be your first take profit. There is a possibility that price will even drop even further, so this can be your first take profit, and then from this you can mark out your from the flag pole. So this is a flag pole, you can mark out your second TP. So we can even reach this particular level here. Come on. So I'll mark the flag pole to this part where we have the flag. So I'll project it from the breakout and we get our TP2. So our TP2 will be 80.57. So this, you can actually trade it for a very, very, very long time. You can trade this. You can see our first take profit is aligning with the this swing low that we have at this particular level here. So here, I think this is safe. You can take maybe 50% of your profit, leave this one, and see if it can reach this particular level here. Let's go on the weekly and see the possibility of price. So we're anticipating a very, very big drop in drift shift 30. So I've talked about the entry, our stop loss, and also our take profit. Let's go to the next asset. The next asset is gonna be what? We're now on VIX drift shift. We skipped some assets. So with this one, it has been going up for some time. I think those who are in my VIP group were able to catch some of the buying opportunities. So let's look at what is currently taking place now. Come on. Why is it taking long? What do I see here? Okay, it has been moving up for a very long time. Okay, I didn't do this analysis. I didn't do any analysis here. There's nothing. Okay, I'll skip it. I don't want to waste time. I just want to make this very short. This one, we talked about it. So today we have covered a lot of assets. Which one is next? Don't trade this 200. There's this one that I like, 150. 151 is it broke from this flag pattern and it has been moving up, but we now have a consolidation. Why is price consolidating at this particular price? There's a possibility that it actually is to push up for some time. Maybe for the next week we should be looking for buying opportunities. Let me just go and check the weekly candles. There is a possibility that price, okay, there's a fair value gap. Okay, this week I think VIX 150 1S will push up and come to close this fair value gap here. There is a fair value gap. I used to do these videos where I would do the forecast for the week, but I didn't get a good response. That's why I stopped. Maybe I thought maybe people are not interested in such videos where we do the market analysis and we do the weekly forecast for different assets. Okay, so I'm thinking that price should push up and reach that particular level here. For this week, it should push up. So we should be looking for buying opportunity. If I come to the daily, we have a little bit of consolidation that is now taking place. So that's good. When there is consolidation, it gives you an opportunity to time your entries. So what I normally do is this. I know I have my directional bias. I will mark this low and I'll mark this low. and I'll also try to look for two highs that will help me to draw a trend line. So I'm gonna pick this one and this one, these two lows. Okay, something like this. So what I'm waiting for, I know price is consolidating. So whenever price, after making an impulsive move, wave, price is to make a what? A correctional wave. So basically this consolidation is taking place during the correctional wave, or when price is now making a pullback. So what I want to see is this in VIX 150. I want to see a candle closing above this. It will indicate that price is ready to move upwards. So if a candle breaks down, breaks this lower trend line, I will not be looking for selling opportunities. I just want price to break up. I will leave it. I will look for something else. What I want to see is this. I want a candle to break up because my weekly bias is bullish. I want a breakout that will okay here. Once we have a breakout, I will then take the trade. Why? Because the bullish momentum will indicate that there's now a continuation of that bullish momentum. So basically, that's what I'm gonna be looking for and how I'm gonna trade one VIX 150. Okay, guys. How many minutes now? 32. I think we've covered. Is there an asset that we didn't cover? Drift. We looked at drift. Jump. Is there anything in jump? Jump 10. Unfortunately, I have to cut this code. Okay, what is happening in jump? Okay, price is bullish. There was a breakout from the flag pattern, and we are currently waiting to see. So on the daily, what's happening? There's nothing. H4. We have this flag pattern, a breakout, and we are currently waiting for price to make a retest, and then it will then move upwards. Yes, the trend line was correctly drawn and everything is okay. But yeah, to some extent, maybe there was a break and retest, then price pushed backwards. Why is it price is now dropping backwards? I don't know. Maybe price is making a second retest. Okay, so I'm just waiting. This one will be a little bit tricky because I'm not sure what is going to take place. I'm not sure what is going to take place. Let's go on VIX 20, jump 25. Yeah, there's nothing. Jump 75. What happened in jump 75? What is happening? Yeah, again, I don't have any clear analysis. I think for today, I think these analyses are enough. There shouldn't be too many. There shouldn't be too many, but guys, go on MQ5 and support me. I've listed my products there. The links are in the links for these products. Let me just check. MQL5. Let's see. If you go on MQ5, you log in, you create an account, you have access to these products. So I'm currently working on MQ5. What's happening? MQ05. This one. Is it my network or what? Yeah, okay. It's not big. My I didn't log in. But if you go on MQ5, you look for precision spike detector. Precision spike detector. These are my products. You see, these ones for boom and crash, they're listed on MQ5. You can purchase that product there on this particular product. You can see the author is David Chokmanyana. That's my product, the spike detector. So the reason why I listed them on MQ5 is this: I can't protect them. People were buying my products and they were reselling and making money without my consent. So I've listed them there. Automatically, if you list a product on MQ5, they automatically lock that product so people cannot resell it. So buy it there on that platform. And for those who are skeptical, they are afraid of losing money or being scammed, this platform, you will not be scammed. That's where you buy authentic trading tools. So go and buy. We also have our Dominus, this one, VIX 25 Dominus EA. This one is one of the most powerful VIX 75 trading tools. It's also there. So with this one, those were indicators. This is an EA. You just plug it and it will trade for you. It has the potential of growing $100 to 1,600, 1,800 profit. I did a strategy test and everything was there. All the details are also there. You can also download it and test. So when you go there on MQL5, you can download the product and you can also test it before you purchase, so that you see how powerful the product that you're buying is. So there is that possibility that you can do a strategy tester. You can test it, even the indicators, you can test them before you purchase them. So go and support us, guys. And guys, I just want to talk about two things. One, our program, we're still working on the interviews. I think definitely this week, we'll be releasing one of the interviews where you share with the public your trading experience. We're not looking for people who have been successful in trading. We just want to learn from your unique experiences how your trading journey has been. So we'll be doing those interviews. So if you're interested, please just get in touch with me. Then you tell us that you're interested in the my forex story with subscribers. So that's the name of that program. Will be I think this week we're gonna have at least 2 interviews. So basically, we'll be asking you about your personal background. Tell us a bit about yourself, what you do for a living, how did you get first interested in forex trading, what was the initial motivation behind your forex trading journey. Then trading journey, can you share the story of your first forex trade? How did it go? What has been your most memorable trade and why? So they're just basic questions that we'll be asking you, but we want to learn from your experiences, your different. So we're not looking for people who have managed to buy a Lamborghini while living in $1 million mansion. No, we're looking for, even if you're a beginner, we just want to hear your unique story. So I was thinking on how best we can do it. So we use Zoom because we don't want this to be very long. Maybe 10 minutes, we are done. So you tell us your strategy and insights. What's your trading strategy and approach? How do you stay informed about market trends? So these are just different questions. Then personal impacts, advice, and future plans. What advice would you give to someone starting in forex trading? What are your future goals or aspirations in forex trading? Then fun. Something like this. So we have a program like this. Why are we trying to do this? We want to hear from different people in different worlds how the forex journey has been. So it's a very interesting program that we're trying to roll out in this channel. Then the next program that we are also going to be looking at is this. We now want to do this analysis in our Telegram group. I'm going to create a Telegram group, but not now. In the month of July, it will be the last month. Then from there, we'll be done. Then those who will be interested to continue with me will have a separate group. So my wife was saying, not my wife, my manager was saying that, you're making noise. My manager was saying that if those who will be interested, you'll be paying a monthly fee, something very cheap, maybe 10 or $25, something very cheap and affordable. It will be like a mentorship, but on a daily basis before you take a trade. Guys, I went through this painful forex journey. My journey wasn't that nice. I'm telling you, it wasn't that nice. Everything that I'm now sharing with you, everything that I now know as a trader, even the coding, making of robots and programming, I taught myself, and it was a very, very painful experience. So I know how it feels to lose. I know how it feels to lose. But I want to share with you guys, those who might be interested in this program, how you can trade this market. I've been trading, maybe some might say it's a very short time, but with me, it was I remember I took years. I wouldn't watch a movie. After I come from work, I would sit down on my laptop, I'll be studying. I taught myself how to trade. Everything that I know, I didn't go to a mentor. I taught myself how to trade. I would look for books. I would buy books. I would read documents everything until I got to this position, but it was very painful and it took a long time. So for you to avoid this painful process in forex trading, you need information. The moment that I got to understand, to get the right information, my forex journey or my forex trading became very interesting. So guys, so that's what I want to do. I want to share with those that will be interested in that particular group. Okay, I think I'm done, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Let me just go and check. We talked about winners. These guys who end up saying, I'm always talking about people who win, people who win, but no one wins. Okay, thanks for the analysis on Drift 30, Mr. DC. That's wisdom. How about Drift 30? Okay, we did Drift 30. I think we are done. I'm looking for someone. Michael Gabreka. I know Gabreka from somewhere. Is our lucky winner. Please get in touch with us so that you can get a prize. Let's quickly go on YouTube. Let's go on YouTube. I want to check. We did a live yesterday, and I just want to reward those who are participating and commenting on our videos. It's very important, guys. So it's a way to say thank you. I select lucky winners. I normally select lucky winners. So this was the analysis that we did yesterday. Unfortunately, there were no comments, so no one. This is the analysis that I'm talking about, guys. So there are no comments, so that means no one is going to win. But for today, we've selected Gabreka. Michael Gabreka. I think with Michael we know. Yeah, we know him. Even Selema. Yeah, okay, we're gonna select Selema. You didn't win anything because I know you're always there. We're just selecting those who are supporting us with just watching and also commenting on our videos. I just want to ask Tebe Selema if you ever won anything in this channel, because we want to make sure that each and every person will get an opportunity to win something. So every day I want to select people who are different. So I think you can get in touch with me, Selema and Michael Gabreka. Those are our lucky winners. You've won yourself 2 spike detectors, boom and crash spike detectors. They have a value of $60 because each spike detector is being sold for $30. So you have an opportunity to get $60 for free by just watching this live. Guys, if you're watching us for the first time, subscribe to our channel. This is what we do on a daily basis. Make sure you like, you comment on our videos. You stand an opportunity to win a prize. Maybe a spike detector, maybe an EA, and I'm also done. I haven't managed to find time to upload it on MQL5. I'm done with the spike detectors EAs, the precision spike detector EAs. Drunk and drag. How do I pronounce this? First time watching your stream. Thank you so much for your support. Please make sure you subscribe. I can't pronounce this name. Drala. Yes, thank you so much for watching our stream. Next time tomorrow around this time we'll also be live. If you join us, maybe you can be a lucky winner. So make sure you hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we go live. Sometimes in the morning, every day I normally do a workout. I've noticed that there are some problems that forex traders normally face. One of the problems is this: you gain a lot of weight because you spend a lot of time on your computer. So I'm now trying to solve that problem. I've started my own weight loss journey and I've been uploading these videos daily. I think this is my day 3 and I'm still up for the challenge. Although my body there is a lot of pain, but I'm still going to do it, guys. I'm still going to do well. Now on day 3. So this is what I'm talking, my weight loss journey. This was day 3. And this was day 2, and this was day 3. So I'm working hard to lose some of the weight. And another thing is this: when I was growing up, guys, I had a lot of friends. There is a problem of, again, isolation. You can be isolated from the world because you spend time in your room doing your own thing. Even friends, you end up having less friends because of trading, forex trading. I'm telling you. So I will talk about how you can solve that problem of isolation and also being lonely. I'm telling you, these are some of the problems that forex traders face. If you are now a full-time forex traders, Sometimes you can be isolated, sometimes you can be lonely because you really want to understand these things, and also you want to make money from the markets. Okay, let me just quickly check what is taking place in Crash 500. Did it drop further down or what happened? Okay, price is pushing up. I don't want to bring back the lines. Let me just check on my system. What is taking place here? I want to check on the 5 minute. Yes, the crossing on the 5 minute of the 21 and the 50 is taking place. We're talking about the 21. We said it's black. Then this one is, all these things I had to discover them on my own, that if I do this can actually work. Okay, so we want to go on the 5 minute time frame. Okay, we have the crossing here. We have the crossing. So the best way to trade this is to make sure your stop loss is here. This is a very big, a long trade. So place it just above. You know, these round figures, 4300 is a strong support, and sometimes price might reverse. So just place it just above 4305 here. The stop loss will be here, somewhere here, and you can take your entry from here. Why? Because we have the crossing of the 21 and the 50, and price is likely going to drop for some days. This trade, guys, you can hold it for days and weeks, because we are anticipating the price should drop until it reaches this level. So this is a very big opportunity for you guys to make money. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your day. It's bye bye for now.